Hi everybody and welcome to my Unruly Housewife channel. Today I'm going to do a book review for you, and the book is this one, Polymer Clay Colour Inspirations by L.Haunani and Maggio, and I hope I said their names correctly. This is a very beautiful book. It's full of great ideas, it's full of amazing things. I've had it for a couple of years now, but I must make a confession, I haven't used it properly. What I mean by that is it's full of projects, but it's also full of techniques and ways of creating successful palettes, and those techniques require you to do some work. Now, if you've ever bought an exercise video and then made yourself a cheese sandwich and a cup of tea and sat down and watched the other people exercising, that's kind of the way I treated this book until recently, when my local Polymer Clay Guild, the British Polymer Clay Guild Northwest branch, decided to get together, bullied into it really by Jen Lawson, and actually do some of the exercises from this book. And you know what, as resistant as I was to actually doing some proper work, it actually turned out to be a great idea and a great thing to do. So one of the things it tells you to do in the book, I've bookmarked this like a pro, is to make a collage by cutting up magazines and spotting the pieces that have, you know, got the colours you like on them. And these collages are quite neat. We went to Jen's house, we threw paper clippings from magazines all over the floor and we made our own collages. Not quite as neat, but I made this one. And you can see there it's really inspirational in that when you pick up the things that appeal to you, you start to see the colours that you would normally like. And I was really surprised there was so much purple on mine, which amused the one of my friends in the group, who said, Val, everything you make is purple. And I thought, well, my hair is kind of a bit lavenderish too. So that was my collage. And this then will inform me as to what my personal palette might be that I might choose, which gives my work more of an identity, my identity, if that makes any sense. You don't have to make just one collage, you know, but it's a good way to spot the colours that speak for you. The next thing we did for the book, from the book, was to make colour tiles, taster tiles, like this. And I can't really show you it in the book, and I'm not going to explain fully, but these are the ones I made. And they're really, really clever, because you take your colours and you mix them, and on the bottom you put the recipe. So this is fuchsia and ultramarine, and if I mix half and half fuchsia and ultramarine, I get that colour there, that kind of purple. And if I mix that 50-50 with white, I get this colour here, which may or may not be showing properly on my camera. But obviously it's a lighter version of that. I don't think the camera's picking it up in a really great way. But we did the same with the greens, and with the greens, because the blue is so powerful, we just had a quarter blue. All the recipes are in the book, and we made these, and we put our initials on them because we didn't want them to get mixed up when we were firing them. So about 12 of us did it. So using these tiles, I can then stand the tiles on my collage, and then I can find the recipes for the colours that appeal to me. You see, it all sounds quite difficult, and it's actually quite hard work to do, mixing the clay and the colours, but when you use them, they just bring something new to your work. After I did the class, I made this necklace, and I went from that ultramarine and fuchsia, which was what I was showing you, 50-50 of them, and then increasingly more, you know, measured scientifically. It was like a quarter, so that's half and half of each. This is a quarter ultramarine and 3/4 fuchsia, and that is just with an eighth of ultramarine and fuchsia. And then this, the opposite, more ultramarine in these, less fuchsia. And then the whole lot I mixed with white and did like a Skinner blend. But you can see from that you make quite a nice colour scheme, really. Quite a subtle, quite a nice colour scheme that's a little bit more sophisticated than just grabbing clay out of the packets and the pre-mixed colours. I also made this pendant using the ultramarine and the fuchsia. The point being that because I had those little tester tiles and because I made my collage, it helped me to identify some colours that personally appealed to me and some colours that went well together, so that you know, it makes sense when you see it in situ. It just helps you with your work to have thought about the colours before using them, thought about them in a more scientific way. I'm explaining this very badly, but it is a very interesting book. I'm going to definitely do some more blends rather than just these 3 colour mix-ins, because these are just all the secondary colours from the primary colours. I'm going to do some blends, I'm going to do some other things. There's some great ones in the book. Look at these are just so beautiful. And once you've made them, you always know what the recipe is for the various colours. And what we're going to do next time at our meeting is make this, which is a lei. And if that looks frightening to you, you know what, I'm not frightened anymore, because once you've worked your way through some of the book, it sort of gives you the drive to do the rest and not be afraid. So I hope that that has helped to explain more about this book, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a go at treating yourself to this book and doing some technical, arty colour mixing in a way that is going to give your work the wow factor and make people say, hey, you know what, I think I know who made that, because I can tell from her personal colours or his personal colours. Ah dear. So yeah, thank you for watching, and if anybody wonders how I keep my ego alive when I'm not on camera, I wear this. My pay attention to me t-shirt. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave any comments and questions down below. Tell me if you've actually worked from this book. I'd love to know what you think of it. I love you all.